Find your station.
When the calendars read 1898, the death of a worker named Cornelius Lean would bring to light exactly 17 cases of poisoning that the factory had never reported and that no one had known about.
I'm fine.
The company doctor was already sending management weekly reports about workers suffering from phosphorus-related illness. The question was no longer whether the factory knew.
Keep moving.
It was why knowing had changed so little. The product was small enough to disappear between two fingers, yet it transformed everyday life. Matches replaced the slower work of flint and tinder with fire that could be produced almost anywhere.
Watch your step there!
Bryant May became one of Britain's largest manufacturers, producing matches for a rapidly expanding market.
Hands moving.
The fire lasted a few seconds. However, exposure to the fire inside the factory lasted Fs.
Next tray.
The danger did not arrive through a single accident. Exposure was built into the ordinary production process.
More here.
Factory rules tried to reduce contamination through washing and ventilation without removing the substance causing the harm.
Faster.
An 1898 inspection counted 83 men directly exposed to phosphorus and another 644 workers exposed indirectly, 581 of them women. Phosphorus necrosis often began with symptoms that could resemble ordinary dental trouble. Toothache could become swelling, abscesses, and an infection that refused to heal. As the condition advanced, Living bone tissue died and sections of the jaw sometimes required surgical removal.
Your tooth again. Just work.
No resting.
She's not coming.
For workers living from one wage to the next, admitting illness could mean losing the work that kept them alive. Doctors had documented phosphorus-related jaw disease for decades before the Bryant and May investigation. Safer match technology using red phosphorus had already existed for years. But Strike Anywhere matches remained popular because consumers valued convenience. The commercial benefit remained with the manufacturer. The medical cost remained with the worker. The factory did not need perfect scientific knowledge.
Back to work.
It only needed to see that exposed workers were becoming sick. In June 1888, Annie Besant publicly attacked the factory's wages, deductions, and working conditions.
Sign your name.
This isn't right. Stop.
Everyone stop your work and listen to me.
Roughly 1,400 workers joined the walkout, bringing one of Britain's largest match factories to a halt. The women formed a strike committee
Write every name.
and became the public representatives of their own movement. The dismissed worker was reinstated, the fine system was ended, and the workers strengthened their organisation. The strike changed wages
Ensure
and
that
discipline.
each box is packed
It
tightly.
did not remove white phosphorus from production. The victory was real, but workers returned to a system that could still poison them.
Tell the doctor. Not yet.
As special factory rules introduced in 1893 imposed new precautions. By 1895, every case of phosphorus poisoning had to be reported immediately.
You must leave this room.
When investigators demanded the records in 1898, the company produced a long list of affected workers. The court imposed the maximum available penalties. The total fine was only a little more than £25. Bryant and May abandoned white phosphorus in 1901. Parliament passed a national prohibition in 1908, with its main provisions taking effect in 1910. The match gave consumers fire in an instant. The workers waited decades for safety.